If you're watching this and you're struggling to get streams on TikTok, there's a chance you might be using it completely wrong. And the truth is that success on Spotify doesn't start when you release the record. It starts way before that with how you test and leak your music. And so in this video, I'm going to share a 3-step strategy to leak all your music on TikTok. Gather all of that data and figure out exactly which order of the songs you should release and which punchlines you should be teasing. And that's going to help you figure out exactly which tracks are worth investing in ads, music videos, and Spotify playlists. And that's exactly what I teach inside the 100K Hitmaker community, where I've coached 150 plus artists from all around the world in all types of genres. And I teach them how to get their first 10,000 plays in 60 days. It's a proven system. There's an exact roadmap that works every single time when you commit to it 100%. And when you deliver less than the full program, you get less than the full results. So I'm going to show you how it works. The first step is I want you to stop keeping your music locked away until release day. I think we have this stigma in society that I don't want to give too much of the song away, but it's almost exactly the opposite. You want to start leaking different verses, different hooks, different ideas that you can do whatever you want with, and you start gathering the feedback from the people. So when you post, a raw, authentic version, don't overthink it. Like maybe it's just you singing into your phone against a rubbish background. See how people react. Are they commenting? Are they sharing? Are they asking for more? Are they giving you fire emojis? Are they congratulating you? It's just a testing ground. And then try the same punchline in a nice, better background, a more refined studio space. See how it goes. Then try it a third time on a content day. Maybe you're out and about, or maybe just hanging with friends and you just happen to catch a clip. But by testing it multiple times in multiple situations, you're going to get more data if the song bangs or if it's just the location. And if you want to take it really seriously, here's actually a TikTok formula you can do. So I want you to take 3 different timestamps from 5 different songs. Maybe you have an EP ready to go. It's a 5-track EP. So you could take the verse 1, the chorus, and maybe like the bridge or something like that. 3 different timestamps. And so if you did those 3 timestamps in 5 songs, that's 15 different performances. But now I want you to do each one of those 3 times each. And so how you might do this, you might do 10 seconds of the hook, and you might film it once in your home studio. Then you might film it once on a content day and once when you performed live. Then you do the same again for the second verse and the same again for the bridge. Right? And then you do song 2, same 3 locations in your home studio, once on a content day and once live. Song 3, song 4, and song 5. And you just keep posting because it's going to give you the data and have you shoot as many chances of a 3-pointer as you can. And so you're going to see which ones land. If that verse 2 off the song 3 bangs every single time, that should be your lead single. Not what you think your lead single should be, not what your manager, your best friend, or anyone else thought. You actually ask the community, and TikTok will tell you which one they want to be your first single. And then when your stuff is moving and you testing it multiple times, then you go, okay, let me make more content around the song that keeps popping off. Let me make more content around the timestamp that keeps popping off. And then you have what we can call a reactionary campaign, where you're ready to drop this on Spotify and you're ready to now have momentum behind your single going into your release. And some of you have maybe never felt that before. Maybe you've never had anyone want your music before you dropped it. You might have always been asking people to listen rather than having them ask you for the song. And so once you've got that data, then you can make smarter decisions, right? Because information is power. And so that's where you can invest your ads into that particular song. That's where you can invest a music video budget into that particular song and short form content around that particular timestamp, because you've got data that is proven to connect. And then you take that to your pitch. You go to, the Spotify editorial curators. You go to independent playlist curators and you tell them this song has had 50,000 plays on TikTok across 12 videos. This song is popping off. You should consider putting it on your radio show. You could consider putting it in your blog. You should consider putting it in your playlist. It makes your pitch so much stronger. And so I already know what you're thinking. Like, leaking the music isn't about letting go of your control. It's about gaining clarity on what fans actually want from you. And so with this data, you're no longer guessing. You're making a smart strategic decision. But like I said, the reality is most of you listening won't do this. And it makes me sad, honestly. I want you to win. That's my only goal with making this type of content, is to help you succeed. Because just by giving the best gems away that other music marketers would probably charge you from their courses or from their coaching communities, I just want you to take action, man. I don't want you to feel too afraid to leak your music. I don't want you to, worry about giving too much away. I don't want you to give up after 5 or 10 posts. I don't want you to panic if they don't go viral immediately. And I don't want you to stop committing to testing the second song or the third song if the first didn't pop off well enough. And I believe in you, but it's a shame if you don't go for it. And because I know the strategy works, and I've tested it with artists like Sasha McVeigh, who pushed different timestamps of 5 or 6 different songs. She was tweaking 5 or 6 different headlines until she found the one that connected. And I think the first single did something crazy like 50,000 streams. The second single did like 320,000 streams. No ad budget. She really just pushed this with organic social, and by the time Instagram Reels got onto it, it very much was pushing the momentum for her. And then the playlists compounded, and she got stacks of playlists in the country music genre because the momentum came from social media. And so my goal to give you advice is exactly to help you, so that when you're thinking about joining my program, the 100K Hitmaker community, you'll be like, I got so much value from his YouTube. I can't wait to work with him directly every single week. And that's what that program is. You and I, we connect every single Monday with all the other 30 artists in the group. And whatever you're working on, that's my priority. So I'll strategize your campaign with you. I'll help write out your headlines for you. I'll watch your edits and I'll give you feedback on what you've put together. And everything that I've taught here, imagine that times like 52 weeks in the year. So you're going to get the exact strategy that's going to work for you. And so if you feel like you're ready to join, if you feel like you just want a bit more clarity, hit the link in the description below to have a full read up what's inside the 100K Hitmaker community. And I'd happily answer any questions you got. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. We can voice note or just text back and forth until you want to know if this program is right for you. And you can start with a 3-month trial, but I've got a couple of guys in there who've been with me for 2.5 years. And so once you're in, there's only 30 spaces, and then I close the doors. And then you have to wait till someone else leaves until the next batch opens again. And so if you're ready to work at a higher level, if you're ready to grow your streams, build your fan base, and finally see some results with data-driven strategies and systems, I'd love to work with you.